Hey guys, welcome back. I'm playing on a remake of the map from Killing Floor 1, Farm, by RockMax. So, let's check this place out. I do like that, by the way. So, the thing is we're not going to spend too long looking at all the bits of detail of this map. We're basically just going to be reviewing it in comparison to the original map. So how much like the original does this one look like? And so far, it's looking pretty good. So it is very easy to actually miss huge sections of this map. So what I'm going to try and do is get towards the edge and kind of do a big circle all the way around, then check the central area of the map. That seems the best way to do things. Now one thing I do notice is I can actually see further than I could on the original map. You could not see very far at all on the original map. That was kind of the point, is that the Zeds could, even though it was a very large open area, the Zeds could still sneak up on you. Like if you weren't looking in a particular direction for too long, then all of a sudden there could be Zeds there. Something you always had to bear in mind. And of course, dealing with crawlers on the cornfield sections, yeah, that was a pain in the ass because of course you can't see them. Crawlers are all very small. So we're going to thin the numbers here and there. Stop that. And we're not going to spend too much time in each of the buildings because, well, I'm basically comparing it to the original map, so we'll see how it is. And of course, when it comes to how good the textures are, well, Killing Floor 1 is an old game now, so of course the textures aren't really that detailed, but so far so good. I'm liking how it looks. Also, one of the things I actually didn't like about the original Killing Floor 1 map was simply the fact that, oh wait, well hang on a sec. First of all, one of the things I didn't like the original Killing Floor 1 map is just how close Zeds could get to you before you could even see them, whereas you can actually see a lot more on this map. Now that was me double checking to see if the invisible wall worked, and can they actually follow me in here? Okay, they can. So, basically this fence is supposed to be the edge of the map, because of course there's the tree line right there. So, yeah, we'll keep checking that out. I know this map only came up on the workshop a day or two ago, but yeah, that's something you definitely need to check. Alright. Now basically this is the sort of farm where they have lots of cows and they also kill a lot of them for meat. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that. Lots of dead cows. Lots of meat. In fact, this was another good place to fight the boss. Simply because he could, well, you'd basically weld that door shut. Actually that's a point. Could I even have the option to weld that door? No, in fact there's no door here. Well, in the original map there was a door here. And what you would do is you'd keep that welded shut, which would mean the boss would either have to come in that way and you'd know when he'd turn up, or he would come in from this side. Along with the Zeds as well, that was sort of the thing they would have to do. Also, the fact that this was like a high ridge line was super important. Quite simply because... oh, hang on. I'm actually kind of losing my spot here. Right, where was the edge of the map I was coming through? Will I go around this way? Okay, yeah, that's where I actually walked outside the map, so let's keep going this way. Very easy to get lost on this. But the reason that was important is simply because, as you know, the Patriarch fires rockets as one of his abilities. Now, here's the thing. I did actually go up there, didn't I? Yeah. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't have a range, or at least he didn't in Killing Floor 1, which would mean, let's say I was fighting the boss. If the boss spawns all the way over there, he could still shoot a rocket at me. And one of the easy ways for people to get killed on this map, if they weren't really too familiar with the map or they just weren't really paying attention, is all of a sudden you'd hear the voice of the Patriarch if he was close enough, saying he was firing a rocket, or if not, then you'd have no warning of it coming. But all of a sudden, rocket flies in, insta-gibs somebody. That was something you have to be careful of. Just checking that we've still got working doors here. Well, so that guy's not going to catch up to me for a while. Let's have a look around more of the edge of the map, and also see if there's any other ways we can sneak out if we're not supposed to be able to. So that's something I'm going to have to check out. Also, the advantage of it being a bloat is he's just going to be so far behind. I'll actually be able to check out all of these inside sections without being worried. Now, in fact, we're actually at the point where me and my friends always used to hang out on this map. It's also an alright place to fight the boss as well. So, if I'm remembering it correctly, it would be this top section here. It looks like it anyway. Ow! Okay. So, one of the things you could do is you could actually do there's a sneaky way you could actually jump a bit higher than you're supposed to, and you could actually try and get on some of these bars here, but it looks like I'm just falling through them anyway, because you're not supposed to be able to get on that bit, but the fact that I can actually quite easily jump over the fence there, and then I'm just falling straight through the bars, makes me think that really there should be an invisible wall there, rather than the bars actually just being a straight fall through point, but I guess that's people's opinion on how you're supposed to actually, you know, model things that you're not supposed to get to. Now, hang on a sec. Okay, right, that's just me. Like, if you're looking from a distance, it kind of looks like there's this sort of gap underneath, but it's not. It's just the height of the cornfield here. So that's the point. Can I just straight up jump over this? Yeah, I can. Okay, like, this is not the part of the map you're supposed to be able to get to. Like, I'm going to get here, and if it's an exact copy, then it'll be a flat wall, yeah. So there you go. I'm not supposed to be able to get over here, but yeah. In fact, have you noticed how that used to be a bloat a minute ago? Yeah, that's weird, can I just say. Like, I know if Zeds completely lose all tracking of where they can go, then sometimes they despawn and respawn somewhere else. I've not seen something actually despawn and respawn as something else. Like, yeah, I was expecting if I walked all the way off there and the Zed would despawn, it would probably respawn, like, I don't know, down here. Actually, under the bridges was quite a common place for Zeds to spawn on this map. But now I've got someone who actually runs faster. Well, guess that shows me, huh? If I just stayed where I was supposed to, we'd have a nice slow bloke coming after us. Instead, we've got this guy. But yeah, the majority of this map is supposed to be fought outside. I mean, yeah, you could say that one of the things you could do is only stay inside the buildings, just move from building to building, depending on what wave you're on, but this was an amazing map to actually play outside. Now, let's see if I've been in this one. Well, that's a dead horse, so I don't think so. I've only seen some dead cows so far. So let's have a quick look inside this building. I think after this there's maybe one more building left. But I'm trying to stick around the edges so we don't end up going to the same place twice. Let's have a quick look up here. What's there's the bedroom. Oh, I'll take that. Right. Where are we now? Okay, that's the dead horse. Right. Let's keep going. Let's go back out to the edges here. Now that does make me wonder. So what happens if you try and fight the boss if you go outside the map where you're not supposed to? Because there was a section there where I actually went far enough outside the map that the Zed actually couldn't path its way to me anymore, which is why it despawned and then respawned. So I wonder what happens if you do that to the boss? Because I know there's been lots of map reviews I've done where there are certain things here and there that are a bit buggy when it comes to pathing. Because pathing is one of the things I do actually check when it comes to doing map reviews. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, because I know there is actually one map I did a long time ago where there was a particular corridor that if you stood in it, the boss didn't know where you were. So you could actually use that as when the boss gets close, you just walk into the corridor, he'd then just, well, he'd run off to the other side of the map, just not knowing where to go. So that would give you time to heal up and actually reload and stuff like that. So it'd be a bit exploitative if you do that in this map, but again, this is one of those things, like, you're not supposed to be able to go out there, so a quick patch should fix that up on this map. Now, I have actually been in this section here, so I think I've actually done a full circle around the map now. If I've missed anything, my apologies, but it is actually very easy to actually miss stuff. That's the thing, because it's such a large open map with such a, well, a limited vision, shall we say. Like, you actually can't see that far away. It is possible to miss stuff. This is one of the 2 bridges, and I think the other bridge where I spawned is actually over here, so we'll check that out. Now, there was another buggy jump thing you could actually set up in Killing Floor 1 where you could actually get inside that truck. But unfortunately I don't have any other people with me, so we can't give that a go. So we'll double check, we'll make sure that this is a building I have actually checked. It probably is, but it looks quite tall, so we'll check it out and then we'll get rid of the last Z. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the one I've been here before. Oh, there's even a chest set. Now, in fact, some of you may remember a Shaun Chaos map that actually used these models. As odd as it may seem. That was an interesting map, it was a gigantic chest set. Anyway, so, our trade is this way, so let's get rid of this guy. And I'll see you next wave. So, this is the original trader from Killing Floor 1 if you've not seen it before. This is definitely a direct copy from straight over there. And let's get out the actual trader room. I think I did actually miss this building, so let's just have a quick look around. Oh god, and everything spawned over here. That's going to be problematic. In fact, no, I did actually show you this building. Yeah, that's just a corner of the building I missed out. Because of course back then the trader was actually closed, so... Oops. Oh god, how long is this going to go on for? Oh, okay, until I run out of ammo. Yeah, there we go. Answers that question. Now there's one thing that I don't like about all maps, this is a very minor complaint, is just the way the pathing Zeds do over actual fences. Now it doesn't matter what map you're on, this is just how Killing Floor 2 works. If you just watch how they sort of go bunk, like jump up over the map there, that's really annoying. Especially when you're trying to line up a shot. Of course, this is the flip side, like, because I can actually see a little bit further than the original map. All I need to do is keep a good eye out, and they ain't going to sneak up on me. Also, if you're playing on high difficulties, this is something you need to bear in mind. Look how far away the trader is. It's only 200 meters away, so... What you are kind of supposed to do while you're actually fighting on this map is moving at the same time. Like, that's the thing, because it's a big map, the idea is that you fight outside and you also slowly move along as you go. But either way, see you next wave. So, one more look at the trader, just before we get shut out of here. Also, the arrows show me where to go to the traders. They've been completely fine so far, I've not had any issues with that. They've all been leading me in the right direction. So basically, I've shown you as much of the map as I can. So, let's make our way over to the boss. But first... There we go. But yeah, unlike the previous waves where we've been taking our time, this time we should rush to the boss as fast as we can. So basically how you're supposed to fight this map, as I was saying before, is you just run towards the trader. That's pretty much how it goes. Kill anything on the way, and then once you get to the trader you kind of fight around the trader area until eventually you finish the wave. I don't know why, this is the thing, I actually love playing as Master and I just like all the little comments he makes. But yeah, this is definitely a fun map to play, I definitely suggest giving it a go. Yeah, I'm basically just very casually just holding down the sprint button while running around, so... Aiming is something I can do some other time. But yeah, this is definitely a fun map to play. Honestly, I think the majority of the Killing Floor 1 maps are something you should try out, especially if you've never actually played Killing Floor 1 before, because they are all very good. Alright, 15 left. Tell you what, let's actually fight them outside so we've got a bit of range on them. Oh, that is something over there, I was going to say. Thought I saw something moving, but yeah, it's actually a bloat out there. Oh, shit, hello. See what I mean? If you're not paying attention to every direction, something can very easily sneak up behind you on this map. Alright, 2 left. And it's these 2 fellas over here. But that's a siren, you might think. Well, it's gotta be it, so... There we go. Now, something that's odd is I'm actually in a completely different building. The trader's 80 meters away. But the trader room has opened for this one as well, so... I don't know, I think that's a bit odd. I would imagine, like Killing Floor 1, only the trader room opens at a time, but... Oh well, it's not exactly a big deal. It could also like mean that if you're actually standing in the wrong place, all of a sudden the trader room would open and you get a bit confused, but it's not a big deal. Oh wow, yeah. Of course I am playing on normal. This is a map review, not me trying to show anything off, so... These Zeds are going to be all very easy for me to kill. Not only that, but seeing as I've pretty much done the map review now, this is just me finishing off the rest of the Zeds and then eventually getting the boss killed as quickly as I can. Now one thing I do hope is that I actually get the Patriarch. I think I say the same thing pretty much every time I review a remake of a Killing Floor 1 map, simply because it just makes more sense if you actually fight the original boss, you know? Let's get rid of these guys. And 97 meters away from the trader, okay. That's something you're not really supposed to be doing. Like, fortunately, you actually, if you're playing on normal, you've got so much time in between waves, you can actually quite easily make a run across the entire map. Right, where are you? There we go. Alright. We didn't get the Patriarch, but we did get someone who could definitely shoot and throw grenades at long range, so... But yeah, this map does look very nice. Very, very nice. Well, if he's quite far away, let's get a more accurate gun out. I decided to get the Stoner simply because I actually like the Stoner. I think it's a fun gun to use. That was him, right? Thought I saw something moving. There he is. It's basically you versus me. Who has a better set of guns? I believe I do. Oh god. It is also very impressive to see him actually throw those at long range. Now I'm over here, right? Come on. This would be a nice quick kill, I think. See, this was another thing, is I wouldn't have been able to see the boss this far away on the original map. Because that's the thing, like, none of the guns actually have any range on them, whereas on this, like, he's actually taking a lot of damage before he even gets close to me, so let's finish this guy off. There we go. Get out of my face! Alright, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.